Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Strategic Command World War I in our Play-by-VML multiplayer series against Agrippa. This is episode number, actually I don't know, is it 5? It must be 5 or 6, good lord, I don't know. It's the turn after last. Just a quick reminder, make sure that you're just checking out Agrippa's videos. There's a pretty big disparity between people watching mine and people watching his, and that's I don't even... Honestly, I wouldn't even be saying anything if the disparity wasn't favoring me, but I just I want people to... hopefully Agrippa is not discouraged. Oh, I hope that this is considered a success for him. That aside, done. Let's jump into the turn replay, which I have no idea what's about to happen. I feel like just before I click on it, just want to say something so that I have no knowledge of this turn replay before I say this, but I feel like we may have overextended a little bit, pushing to get the artillery just west of Warsaw. I kind of thought about it. I'm like, why am I going so crazy pushing? I don't know, but that's okay. Yeah, this is exactly the difficult part. -1. That actually didn't work out too badly. 2-1. It's not great. We have, oh my gosh, 4-1. Good lord. And we retreated. Well, good that we retreated. A 4-2. Yikes. That cavalry's dead. A 4-0. My god, we're just, yeah, we are getting slammed. He's reinforcing, that's to be expected. Okay, alright. We will get that cavalry back, by the way. I mean, we're losing a lot of cavalry. Their scouting job has been accomplished, so we can just acknowledge their sacrifice, but we also can... 2, 3. Okay, good. Finally, something went in our favor. Moscow people are getting there. Okay, so we only lost 1 corps. Allenstein was re-liberated by the Germans. Darn it. Their cut-off detachment suffered some attrition. Sweden, German, Sweden, German, Sweden, German, Sweden, German. Oh gosh, that's a lot of points. And the Boers rebellion against British rule in South Africa. And some other stuff happening. 1,000 foreign volunteers come to France. Britain desire to enlist. Okay. We could use a cadre of experienced legionnaires from Algeria to transform these enthusiastic idealists into a corps of hardened soldiers. I don't know why I wouldn't want to say this. Yeah. I can't really figure out why. It only cost 25 per turn. This is going to be a very cheap course. We'll definitely say yes. That's Joffrey. Oh, an experience 8 corps. That's a little bit interesting. Also, the Russians will continue to receive reinforcements. And it's raining. Well, that's kind of a bummer. I wish it would rain on their bloody turn. We still are going to have an easy time finishing this off. I honestly think that if we can at all, we should pressure and try to eliminate the Memel Corps here. It would be amazing if we could push up that far and at least hold this. It'll be a smaller choke point. Otherwise, I want to pull back from a lot of areas. Now, they've given me Johannesburg back. This is kind of interesting. Let's look at it from Agrippa's side. He's decided that, hey, I cannot hold Königsberg and Johannesburg both, so I'm going to sacrifice Johannesburg and maybe Memel. I mean, look, we don't know. He might have like 3 corps right here ready to counterattack the moment I move in, but it doesn't look that way. In the south, there's actually even a promising chance for us to attack this cavalry. Ooh, that's interesting. A 2-2 there. So we can definitely eliminate this one, or at least do good damage. We can definitely do good damage there. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Okay, so I don't want to spend too much time on the first introductory part. We do need to go hunt the darn submarine. Aha! So apparently I didn't know this, but we are given information. I don't know why Agrippa isn't moving this. I would just move this submarine way the freaking hell out of there. But he has chosen not to. We will definitely react to that. We'll send some people up there. And the French... So, yeah, the interesting thing is that France has not been disturbed at all. And we're just, it's so obvious that we're not going to be able to recover. We weren't going to have any, damn. We're obviously not going to be able to recover Antwerp very easily. This guy's probably nicely dug in. Supply is low? Because they don't have supply? Okay, that's interesting. We should move forward and investigate that. So on the naval side of things, I believe Agrippa has sent his fleet back home. I mean, I don't see them out and about, so that's my guess. We can move this. Yes, we have the troops. I think we should begin trying to defend. I mean, look at it. It's only October 1914. It's a little bit early to be going on the offensive, but that's going to drain points away from the Eastern Front, which, like, honestly, we need to keep pumping as many points into Russia as we can. So I'm glad that a full 20% of our force, our points are going there. And France is still trying to, Russia is still trying to supply Serbia. France is trying to supply Serbia. In fact, we haven't, let's look at that situation as well. Have they moved off the line? Maybe. I saw that their submarine went this way, but we'll have to actually track it down. We don't have it. It's kind of funny. The only thing we have, the only unit of any anti-submarine warfare worth. Where the hell did this guy go? I thought he went this way. Oh, got him. Okay. Got him. Okay, move this guy back. In fact, might as well move him into port. It seems like one of the units that would be worth reinforcing. Alright, now we don't know where he went. There he is. Supply is 1, which means that you shouldn't at least have a very easy time attacking us or doing damage to us. We also want to see what else there may be along this line. Okay, destroyer. We'll definitely attack that. I wasn't expecting to actually do parts of my turn right now, but when you see an opportunity like that, you generally just go for it. Okay, got that one down. And I'm actually glad that the British had that, because the French morale is fine. We're at 99, 99, 98, and 97. That's kind of insane. Austro-Hungarian master morale is falling. That is fantastic to see. Can I reinforce this thing here? That's really nice. We actually can. Okay, well, that's something I gotta think about. But more or less, I think all the Mediterranean naval action is done for this turn. That's not exactly true. We have to move some people around. We maybe need to scout around and see if there's anything else. But we want this destroyer to get back in a hurry. He can't quite make it all the way where he needs to, but we'll move him up here. Okay. And we have one destroyer, which is pretty wounded. I think we'll heal this one. 43 points. Oh my gosh, we only have... Do we spend points already? I think our points are being... yeah. I'm not showing the end turn, like, financial statistics, the points remaining, but a lot of our points are gone right now because we have a lot of events going on, like Lord Kitchener's Army people. Those are all taking like minus 25 here, minus 50 there, away from our monthly income right now. So we're we don't have a whole lot of money in the bank, so to speak, just because all those things are, costing a lot. This battleship probably is not needed up here anymore, but I'm just going to commit to it. This submarine is greatly useful. I don't know what we'll use it for exactly, but let's get her up here. Even knowing that there's no units right here is it's already serving some use. Yeah, and now you need to get up to this unit. So you can either get here or you can get... Yeah, so we'll definitely take you up this way then. I think I'll go like so. And this one should just follow suit. The destroyers are on the move. The French have 230. I honestly don't think we will reinforce this this destroyer this turn. Because we're going to need points for research and all that. Once we start plugging all that stuff up, then we can start thinking about the Navy. But at least right now we already have 3 destroyers. Make that 4 destroyers, which are capable of doing sub-hunting. Wow, it's just, well, 5 eventually. I mean, this one's not in good shape yet, but I wonder what happens if you send a 3 up. Let's just find out. Supply is 9. Okay, let's just do it. I just thought I'd check. I didn't expect it to go really well. Yeah, but we weren't going to have the points to reinforce that guy. He might have other submarines, but I think submarines just don't, even against really weakened destroyers, they don't do much. Okay, so now I guess it's the time for me to cut away and figure out where everything needs to go. The Eastern Front is again going to continue to be the most exciting point. We'll probably get this corps to retreat back. I mean, not just probably. We will absolutely be doing that. There's no way we won't do that. Movement is going to be very limited with the rain. I just really hope that the Germans also suffer from a turn where they also have bad rain. And we'll probably even pull back from this hex, which doesn't offer any defensive bonuses. At least we have a forest behind us. So we'll probably move back here and then re-entrench. Yeah, and yeah, we'll take Johannesburg. So that's the good news, is we can probably push forward in 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can actually form a perfect line. That's amazing. Although the line will be broken at Tilsit since they'll be moving into Memel and all that. But we can form a line to here, and then the units, all these other units, can fight over who gets to go here. Which means that the reinforcements that we are going to operate forward are certainly not going to be going towards the north, because we have at least one full solid line the whole front along. And although eventually it would be nice to have backups, duplicates, people behind people, we don't have that situation yet. Also, he moved his artillery, which I think was a smart move, but that means that he did not... Ooh, he might have swapped it. If he swapped it, he can reinforcement, but I don't think he did. I'm pretty sure he just moved it, in which case he won't be able to repair it this turn, and it won't be effective in firing. And that's another thing that I haven't done that I thought about off camera in between episodes. I really should be focusing on artillery weapons, because getting that up to level 1 makes such a dramatic difference. Now the thing is, we just simply don't get a whole lot of artillery. I don't know if our production screen is showing anything, but we're just rambling on and on and on. But okay, one on March 10th, one in February 5th, and actually the Russians get the first one in January 10th. But other than that, there are, I actually don't think there's any other artillery which is going to be delivered. Okay, well, 20th September, this one's overdue. Why didn't this one happen? 20 September 1914. Wait, is that the one that we just got? Oh yeah, Helsinki. We got it. So we'll put this one here, and then I should probably just operate him to the front again. Should I just put him here? And then we have one corps which can go anywhere, and that's great. And then we have those 2 by Moscow, which we can operate them, and that probably means we can occupy more territory in the south, or create more of a push in the south, because taking over this mine, taking over Klausenberg, not only will that increase the chance Romania goes into the war, not only will that be increasing our revenue and decreasing Austria-Hungary's, it'll also be, importantly, decreasing the Austro-Hungarian morale. And if we have some success with that, that's a really good sign. Since he has this German unit in here, and it is the weakest one, I think I know what I'm going to do this turn. I'm almost positive I'm going to do a 1-3 attack, swap this guy, and then heal him. Almost positive that that's what I'm going to do. Okay, 1-3. I'll do a swap-roo. So you are entrenchment 2 already, and then we also use 22 points out of 90 to do that. We could move here and still entrench. Wow, that's something, isn't it? The Serbians are just crazy good fighters. I think we'll get this unit to entrench now. It wasn't even entrenched before. You're entrenched. You're not entrenched either. Yeah, we'll get you to entrench. So Montenegro looks like it's in great shape. I don't fear anything from this. Supply should be good there as well. Ooh, we have a... How does that happen? Not exactly sure how that happens. Why this is 11? Huh. Something weird. It's not 11 over here. Does it boost it above 8? I mean, so this is 8. Does it just add 3? I don't understand that. Rating of 5, so he's pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, besides that, yeah, the Serbian forces are really, really, really good. I think I want to move this unit forward. Well, I guess I want to move this unit forward. And then, he can't entrench if we do that, though. Move this guy here and then defend. It is a hill, so if they don't attack, we'll be in good shape. Anyway, okay, that's enough on Serbia. I'll have to think about these things and come back. Lots to think about. Alright, well, I'm going to do something interesting. I have this cavalry. It can get there, and it can get back. Actually, it can get back 5 and even entrench, but I want to move it forward to get information. This is a 3-0, this is a 4-0, so those are not good. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything to the German line here. So I talked about sacrificing some points, sacrificing some of the production, the units, the MPPs, in order to, I don't know, force the... But this is interesting, though. We don't see any German units behind the front. And this is an 8, so you know what? Okay, take it back. We have a 2-2. We're going to go for it. Ah, 2-3. I mean 3-2, I should say. Oh my god, 2 in a row. You're killing me. Oh man, you're killing me. God damn it, what the fuck? This is just... It's just bad. It's just bad. That's just bad. Ah, my mind is blown. So we had 3 events which all said that they were going to be a 2-2, and they all went 3-2. So we're 3 units behind on this front. Look, it's been like a little bit since I played the first part of this mission. Bad luck is going to come, but it's a brutal first start in my opinion. I think I'm going to move this unit forward, do something a little bit weird here, and then swap him so I can also get this guy healed. I think we'll just we've suffered enough bull crap for one day. We do need a unit to go in here. Good. We got one. So we will start our push. I mean, the only good news is that the experience on these guys is so huge, and unfortunately it's going to be completely lost because I imagine we're going to take horrendous casualties in the counterattack. God, son of a gun. That's just really frustrating. I think I will move this Antwerp unit in. Why would I do this? Because I'm okay with Antwerp. So I think we can reduce the sides here. I'm okay with Antwerp attacking this unit. And even if they get 2-to-1 odds, as long as it's not 3-to-1 odds, the detachment is serving its purpose. So yeah, okay, well, that was pretty bad. Since we only have 80 points left, I'm not even going to be able to river transport this thing. We actually need those points for other things, so over to the eastern front we go. I think I'm going to attack with this unit. Okay, good. We do have some possibilities here. It's not quite as good as I thought. So what my plan is to move up here, and entrench. So that shows that there's nothing here, which is good. I think we'll just do 2 sides of entrenchment. Did I mess this up? No, this is perfect. This guy moves here, so there's a unit here apparently. No, I guess detachments don't like do zone of control as much. Okay, so pretty obvious what our line is supposed to look like now. Yeah, we got a real trench line going on. This guy will contribute to that next turn. I don't think we want to get close to that guy. Tilsit, okay. I probably should have had this guy go and try to kill that detachment. I think I'm going to take this attack. 1, 2. It's not good, but it's our attempt to kill Memel. So this guy can move. I'll take the 2-1. Actually, that went 1-2. That's insane. Extremely good. Yeah, unfortunately that so this unit could move into Memel this turn. Okay, this guy can get into Memel if worse comes to worse, and actually that's fine. So move this guy here. We didn't kill it. I think we can't kill it now. We gotta try. Oh my god. Alright, let's do this. Got him. And he can move in. Okay, very good. Perfect. We got Memel, and look at, we're covering Labao as well. That was a really successful attack. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So our next goal is just to set up this line, and that, again, the biggest, most important thing about this is not that we've established this line, but that this line, I need to look at supply. So we'll get this guy here, I guess. That this line is going to allow other forces not to need to reinforce this area. That's the main benefit of it. And I think I'm even going to... This guy has low readiness and morale as it is, so I think I am going to quick move him in order to just show force. Just a show of force here. I want them to see how powerful we are, even though this unit is going to be pretty low in morale. I don't think it'll be able to be attacked next turn, but, you know, it's still possible. 10, 9, 8, 7. So we have this guy should re-exhibit a 10, so 10, 9, 8, 7. So this guy should be, I guess I don't have to do the math. He is going to be a 5 next turn. That's a little bit unfortunate. I really do need to move another HQ up here just for the supply. But we've done a good job pushing, and I mean, I don't know. Okay, what else did I want to do? Let me cut. I think that this is a more or less exposed area that I want to attack. So we'll do this. 2, 2. Okay. The important thing is going to be to do the attack from here and then swap people when necessary. So that was a 2, 3, I think. So this is the unit I want to move. This is the unit. Well, this is the unit I want to move in, but we might not. We could move in the 7. So how do I want to do this? I guess we'll do this attack. Oh, he moved out. Okay, that's fine. Let's move the 8 in, even though it'll be... I'm not actually sure if I want to move the 8 in. Because if they move there, they'll be able to re-entrench again. Yeah, I guess we do need to move because we want Lemberg. So let me undo that. Oh, I can't undo it. No. You know what? Nobody who... I was thinking I should move in somebody else who can further attack, but nobody who has attack left could have got there. In order to keep Stanislaw alive, I will swap these two. And there we go. Stanislaw will be alive. 2-1. Lemberg is not going to fall this turn. We'll probably end up reinforcing this unit. Shoot, you know, I didn't automatically deploy, but... No, did I already do all this? I don't know if I did or not. So down here we can do one attack, take our 1-2, and then I think we're gonna fall back from this line into the city itself. That's gonna force them to move before they attack, and I'm just trying to draw them further. Look at their supply is 4, supply of 5. So if they want to face us, they can come all the way here, but in order to do that, they're not going to be able to get to Cernowitz next turn since it's just too much. So I am... How much... Russians have a lot. Okay, so I do want to reinforce this unit. And I think that's it. So we're just going to wait here. And they can move and attack next turn, but my hope is that they can't move, attack, push me out, and retake Kolomea. So this unit can certainly move and attack in, but if this one moves... He will not have enough action points to get to Kolomea. I think this is going to take all 4 of his action points. It's going to take +2 additional, so 3 to get in, +1 from the zone of control means all 4 of his movement points will be to get in, which means if he attacks, he's just stuck there. So he'll have to attack with cavalry first. That probably won't go very well, especially because this already has very low supply. Yeah, we're in great shape there. Got this guy down to a 3, but at least we occupied this. We should also look to open up. Yeah, things are looking good to open up that. This is a 2 to 3. I think let's push on this guy first. Okay, that was a 1 to 2 maybe? 1 to 3. Okay. Those are acceptable losses. Should I swap? I think I will. Do the attack. Okay, went 1-1. Not ideal. Now we have a choice of either doing this attack and getting a 2-3, or swapping and trying to kill the 4, but we're not. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get enough. So the good news is that when we're on the attack, he's on the defensive, right? So if I'm attacking, he's reinforcing, and a reinforcing unit cannot attack. So we are controlling the flow of battle here nicely. And I don't know what's the best thing to do. I do feel like we should, even though this guy has a 1-2 opportunity. This guy's a 1-3, we'll definitely take that. I mean, we're losing, like, all these 1-3s, all those 2-2s we saw back in France. I mean, we're not getting very lucky. Okay. Blah, hooray! The first, of course, when you say it, you know, then you get lucky. Oh. Okay, I wasn't going to do it, but now in order to kill a unit, of course, I will do whatever necessary to get this guy in a position to kill. Okay, that's fine with me. I think we'll leave this guy here. We'll have a new person deploy there. In fact, since I know I'm going to have a new unit, we might as well deploy him directly there immediately. Okay, I'll get to that British unit eventually. So that's good. So we're in good shape. This guy did not get the entrenchment. He's a little bit vulnerable, but we have to do a kind of a pullback in this whole area. I'm going to move this guy here. I think I'm going to move this guy here. So we will start reinforcing this. I might have to cut away again just to think about what else I want to do. So 2-3, 2-2. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. 3-2. Yes. So again, oh, 1-4. Oh my gosh. So we probably could have killed this unit as well if anybody remained with the ability to attack. But again, this is, I don't know if the Austro-Hungarians are going to have enough points. So, okay, we know the Austro-Hungarians are going to be short on points. They have a lot of reinforcement to do. So let's go ahead and push with the Serbians, knowing that they're not going to be able to. So you have, yeah, so we're going to attack with one of these. I think this is the best chance we have for an uneven exchange. This game, man, sorry. Hopefully you weren't able to discern the vulgar language I used, but a 2-3 ended up being a 3-2, so again, another 2 poorly lost. Gosh, this is just... we've had some good luck at times. I'm just not remembering when. Okay. I know this is bizarre, right? I'm doing this and then this. Because I actually want this guy to entrench or to heal. I think he's in the mountain, so he's... I think we... I think I'll take the healing on him. Prussia 185. Oh, this is the Serbian units. So we have 68 points remaining. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't think there's anywhere else for us to do anything, so we'll just heal and heal. I don't think that unit will be attacked. Again, the Austro-Hungarians are going to be reinforcing, trying to reinforce at least. Okay, so we're in good shape. Let me scan the front again to see... Oh, well, of course, I have this stuff to deal with. We have a 2-4. I'm going to take it and then probably fall back. 3, 2. Gosh. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. What's our supply going to be like? 6 there as well? This is nice. Let's pull back to here. And let's reinforce... Or, I can't. That's right. So we'll be in the forest. That's the best we can do. But I don't want to be next to those units. This guy's going to pull back here. So we can move him here and then swap him with this guy as well, which is nice. The funny thing is, there's actually some attacks. Oh, 2-2. No, those aren't great attacks. Oh, 1-3. That's maybe what I was thinking. So we'll put this guy here. Oh, never mind. He can't swap. But I can swap with this guy, so we'll do that, I think. Swap, and then now we'll be able to entrench. It's kind of a good question. Do we want top? We want this, but do we want that? I think I'll just take the default there. This is forest. We're in marsh, so let's get out of the forest. I mean, get out of the marsh, move into the forest. I could swap this guy and then I can actually heal it, but I don't really want him defending my entrenchment. But if they, look at it, if they're stuck here, there's no cover, there's no anything, so I don't think that they're going to want to move there. I am going to do this, and you're in the marsh, but we'll move you. You have 1 movement point left? Damn. 78. I'm going to do it, because the cavalry, I mean, we've lost a lot of cavalry. We're going to have to reinforce them anyway. Let's do this one as well. I don't want to do these guys because this is an active area. We have 1-3, 2-2, 2-3. I think we got to take this 1-3. Defensive artillery, that's right. 3-1. Okay, now we can do some swapping. And we can continue the attack. Good. I'm surprised that this guy has any shells left. Okay, good. So we got the 1-3. This guy's a little bit exposed, but it's not terrible. I think we're okay. Okay, so yeah, he's exposed, but he's exposed to a somewhat weakened detachment, and then a pretty strong unit down here. So probably the best thing for us to do is to attack this unit just to prevent him from being in as good of a position to attack this guy. Especially because they do have artillery there. I'm really curious if defensive artillery fire takes up a shell or not. Because if it does, how the hell do they still have any shells left? That's a lot of shells they've used. Boy, are we done with this? We haven't done the naval side from the Russians, but that's not a big deal. I don't even know if there's anything more we can do. We got that guy. We already did the navy down here, right? Or, no? We didn't do it yet? Yeah, we did. We probably just didn't completely. No, I mean, people still can move. So we killed something, but we didn't. We should probably investigate other things. It's a little bit weird to me that the Central Powers have blue, and the Entente has red. It's fine for Russia, but doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it's even stranger because red is our cities and all that, and blue is theirs. But our background is blue. Or is that... No, that's true for everyone. They all have... all naval units have blue background. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, let me pause and see what else I need to do. I think we're done. Oh, Stanislaw here. I almost didn't have him defending, so let's do that. I don't think anybody else around the border can go entrenchment because I think we attacked everywhere. Let me pause. Okay, we're gonna reinforce this guy now. He's defending an important point, so. And the Russians only have 74 points remaining now, so. Alright, I know that you're in the swamp, but can you still defend? Because I do want you to defend there. I am going to have him defend there. It's not that I want him there. He's going to move next turn, I'm pretty sure. But he's in the perfect spot to project power, to basically defend just by his presence. This unit here. So I don't think he's in a good position, good defensive position for life. We probably want this line to wrap around the marsh. But for now, I think we're the best we can do. Man, this is a lot of fun. I feel like the Germans are losing a little bit too quickly, and that may not make for a particularly long game. But that's fine. We'll take a short series, short and sweet. Tirana here. That's Montenegrin. Can you? No. So what points do you come out of? Let's find out. 7 to 54 or 80? Oh, yeah. Wait. What? It comes out of Russian units? So apparently... Okay, that makes sense. I think at some point it showed me Albania would be taking points from the Russians. Good to know. Okay, so now I think... Well, is there anything I want to do here? You know what? I think we do. I think we just want to scout and find out where their units are. Not here. Do they have any units left, for the love of God? So this is one of my raiders. He's at 7 supply. I don't want to leave people too much longer. This destroyer is actually really valuable if they ever have submarines here. So I think we'll do something like this. Nine, 10. So this guy can go to raiding mode. I'm going to leave this guy off raiding mode. This guy can. 7. So we're going to have to start rotating people in and out, though. Anyway, it's not a big deal. The Russians aren't supposed to be our big naval force anyway. And now we're really not left with much. Unfortunately, the really terrible thing is we're not left with much we can do with the points left over. Okay, wait, we need to move our Royal Navy. That's actually pretty important. Do we want to scout forward and see if there's anything left for us to attack? I really don't think so. I think that it's already long overdue for us. Damn it, we're 1 hex away. It's already long overdue for us to get into position for the blockade. So, just send this guy up here. He didn't encounter anyone. Probably go every other. Get this guy, well, an 8. I don't even know what forces they're going to have remaining at this point, so I'm just going to assume that they aren't going to have any. This submarine, it's fine that, you know, get this dreadnought over, probably get him up to 7. And I think we'll have another dreadnought parked down here as well. This guy can move. Okay, that's good. So we'll get this guy same way. I think I'll be even more aggressive with him as well, just in case the submarines decide to wander through there. And obviously we won't be healing we won't be healing any of these units, any of the naval units. We already won the naval war, so they're, I mean, if I could scrap this guy for points, can you do that? I don't know if you can scrap, but if you could scrap for points, I would do that in a heartbeat. I would scrap a lot of things, even if it cost me national morale to do it, which would make sense. I would do it, because what we need right now are points, not national morale. Okay, so 211. I'm being the only person who can do any kind of thing at all. Are the French, and we want artillery. Unfortunately, we want artillery, and then we need artillery units. And the French are I think the last group to get it. So I think it's still worth doing, though. We'll go ahead and buy it. And we have 86 points remaining. I guess we can double up on spying and intelligence. 6 points remaining now. So probably nothing else we're going to be doing. Yeah, with 6 points you can't even reinforce those guys, so that's right. So what we're going to be doing is hopefully eliminating the German ability to research or do anything other than reinforce. In fact, it's probably good for us to look at the graphs and see what he has been doing. So we'll start with me. I've been doing a very little amount of research. 475 they say? Yeah, 475, okay. 730 of the French. The Russians have done 0 because all they do is reinforce. Oh, he is spending on diplomacy, probably trying to keep Italy out, but he has spent 275 on research. The Austro-Hungarians have spent 225 on research. Okay, so that gives us a good idea that he hasn't poured tons of points in. As far as military production points, this is also kind of interesting for us to see. We're 3,600 points in units lost already. My goodness. 1,200. So let's keep running tally here. 4,800. 4,800. Boy, the Serbians have kicked butt. My goodness. They've only lost 335. So it was 48, right? And now 300. So 51. And then, you know, good old Russians just losing men left and right, as we'd expect. 3,300 themselves. My goodness. 8,400. So we've lost 8,400. Let's see how that stacks up. Wow, 5,730. Wow, we're ahead. So let's try to pour. I'm going to make a note to myself to try to pour a little bit more points into research on the turns to come. even if it means trying to conserve things. Let's start getting going just in case. Let's play for the long game now that we've bought time. So, except for the Russians. The Russians, no. They're going to be producing until the day that they die, pretty much. Cores, we could buy new cores, but again, the French don't really have any use for the cores. The front's already completely manned. So, the best person to buy stuff right now is going to be the Russians. But unfortunately, they're also the people who... Oh, we could buy a detachment for 45. How important is that, though? That could be useful only, in my opinion, in the Caucasus. We have a core. I think I'd rather save the money and purchase the core next turn. If we're on the attack, we don't want detachments. So, yeah, and I think there's even... Okay, so let's drop this guy down now. We can put him in Dover, I guess, so he can transport out. And again, we don't have the money to transport. Or we do, but I don't think we're going to spend it there. We're lacking units, or space, not units. So maybe this is the time when we start thinking about how an amphibious invasion might work out. I am gonna, just reinforce my Marines. Start thinking about it here. I don't think they have anything up here, Wilhelmshaven. I might go for it. We'll have to reinforce the Navy first, though, so that's gonna be painful. Okay, is there anything else I want to do for this turn? Points are low. Serbia's actually doing okay. It's crazy. And Russians 67. So we're saving up points, but let's save up points in order to do research or a lot of reinforcements next turn. Since this was an attacking turn, we know that after an attacking turn we need to reinforce, and that's going to be very expensive. So I think that's it. I might as well call this video to a close here. I think there's everything I wanted to do. If there's anything else, I'm just going to do it off camera. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of work to be done here, scouting and stuff. No, not too much, I guess. There he is. Interesting. He's not in port. Sir, can you explain yourself? Why would you not go to port? 7. I think we'll do it. Ouch. The important one is to get the dreadnought in here. Bull! Bull! Boo! Boo! I mean, we're committed now, right? You gotta be kidding me! This game hates me. It hates me. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I guess we just... Our savior! Come on. No. Had to try it, though. I kind of want to know if there's somebody here. You have 3 action points left, but then I can't get back. Right now, at least he's defending. It's possible they could get lucky enough to destroy this battlecruiser next turn, which is less than ideal. But I couldn't. Who could have thought that I'd have such bad luck this turn? It's fine. We're heading to war, and I'm just gonna leave it as it is there. So thanks for watching, and until before I get myself into any more trouble, until the next video, take care. Well, I am very sorry about that video. This is Tortuga from the future coming back and editing, and I had to watch it myself, and it was terrible, so I just really apologize. It was cut off a little bit to the right, which is why sometimes, it was shifted a little bit to the right and then cut off all along the frame. So we're basically looking at a small subset of the full monitor, and it's part of the reason for this is because of the way I have to record Strategic Command. It's not recognized as a game in OBS, so I have to just record my display. Some of the older games have that problem. And that doesn't make it their fault. It just makes it easier for me to make a mistake. And the other problem is, of course, I can't re-record. When I identified this problem, there's no way I could go back and replay the turn because, on play by email, you can't do that. You only get one shot. So I really do apologize, but this gives me a chance for a second farewell to you. The replay is probably done by now, so thanks for watching again, and until the next one, hopefully that won't happen ever again, and vive l'entente!